got the wild style, always been a foul child. My guns go boom boom and your guns go
Hey guys, what's going on? Zeppination here. Trying something new out. Gonna show you guys how to do a bit of programming today. Make a simple refresher, I guess. If you, I don't know what you would use it for, but it's simple refresher. So I'm gonna rename this. At the top here. We're gonna need 2 buttons. So I'll add those. Come on. There we go. Okay. So we're going to bring these down. And we're going to add a web browser. It's going to fill up the entire form, most likely. Oh, I didn't do it that time. That's a good thing. We move these buttons out of the way. Come on. There we go. And we're just going to make this look a little more pretty because this is the layout we're going to have. Okay. Now we're going to move the buttons over here. You can make these things look a little better than what I'm doing. This is just basic of what we're going to be doing. So we're going to name button 1 start and name button 2 stop. Alright, so now what we're going to want to do is double click on the form to start coding this. While I have a little bit of time, tell me guys, tell me if you want me to keep doing this because I'm really good at programming and everything, and if you want I can give you really advanced tutorials like that'll take at least 2 episodes if you want, if it's not too boring. Okay, so we're going to declare that web browser, that's the browser we just added. Come on. Come on. It's a little slow because it's loading everything still. You probably won't get this much lag when you guys are doing it because I'm recording this. God forbid. So I'll be right back when it's done. Alright, so I'm back. It finally came up. So web browser 1 dot navigate, and then in parentheses, so you put a parentheses and then you come back to it and you're going to put quotes in it. Oh crap. Double quote it and then go in the middle of the double quotes and put your address, so www.google.com. You can choose any website you want as long as it's in between these 2 quotes. Bring that down, and that's done right there. Let's see. Okay, there's our toolbox. I was waiting for it to load. You're also going to need 1 timer. Just bring that randomly onto anything because it comes down here. So double click on our start button to code that, and this one's going to be timer 1, which is the timer that we put, dot enabled equals, that's a space, equal space, true. Okay, now we go back to here to the stop, double click that to code this, and timer 1 dot enabled equals false, which means pretty much I'll give a small explanation of this. This is turning it on, which is enabling it. Oh, and I spelled that wrong. There we go. And this is disabling it. There is no timer1.disable equals true. So don't do that. Now finally, for the last part of coding, we're going to double click our timer down at the bottom left of this window. And this is probably the most complex part, but yet this is the easiest part out of everything. So what we're going to do is do web browser 1 dot refresh. Then we're going to put double parentheses and then double quote again. Now in here, the little tricky part, we're not doing seconds. It's not going to be a single digit. This goes by a thousandth of a second. So if you want it 7 seconds, so it would be 7,000. So 7,000th of a second. We're going to set this so it does it every 5 seconds. So it'll be 5,000 inside this. That's all the coding for this. If you want to get really fancy and snazzy, come back up to your load where the form loads. Alright, and message, which is MSG box. It's loading a little more. That's alright. And then double parentheses, and inside the double parentheses, a double quote. And then you write what you want the message box to say. Okay. So finally, we come down here, back to our design, and we'll edit it a little bit more. We're going to make it look better than it does now. So make sure you've clicked on the form once to get the form options and properties over here. We're going to change the start position to center screen so it'll load right in the center. You can also change the icon too, but that'll be in a later if you want it. Maximize box equals false because this won't be the same if it does. And a minimize box, false. It just makes it look nicer at the top. Okay, so now once you've done this, you go to debug and start debugging. Or you can just do the green arrow right there. So it's going to load up, and it might lag my computer just a bit. Okay, down here it says build started, so that's a good thing. I'll resume it in just a sec. Okay, so it comes up to this, and as you can see, it came up as my message box, and it says hello YouTube, which is exactly what I put. Hit OK. Well, I will. I don't know if you're going to add a message box or not, but now the next window is going to come up, which is this one right here. And it's lagging a little bit, so I'll save time. And, oh, never mind, it came up. And the web browser is going to use the standard Internet Explorer browser. You can't change that at all, unfortunately. This right here, this immediate window, what this does is it'll tell you if there's any problems and what line of coding it is. So this should come up. If not, then you guys have to suffer without seeing it. But I know it works because I've made something called an advanced refresher, which I'll show. Okay, so as you can see, Google came up just in time, and you hit start. And what this will do is enable timer 1, and every 5 seconds it'll refresh the page. And then you just hit stop, and it'll disable timer 1. So thank you guys for watching. As you can see, there's no problems. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you do want more of these tutorials, please do tell me in the comments below and or on my Twitter. See you guys later. Bye.